Thank you.
I would like to invite our next speaker, our dear guest, not for first time being a contributor of CIBEK conference, Mr. Mohammed Al-Taini, Secretary General of the Arab Renewable Energy Commission, AREC, the Vice Chairman of the Jordanian Renewable Energy Society, and Chairman of the Jordanian Smart Cities Association. Please welcome.
First of all, I want to many thanks to the School of Engineering, especially Professor Vladimir, also to Dr. Branka, also to Diana, and to all distinguished guests, which I am learning a lot from them until now. Eric, highly appreciated for you to be a part of this very important conference regarding circular economy. I will shift to energy policy and to focus on renewable energy, and my topics I will speak about the new energy dynamics and the fifth revolution for new social economy era challenge and prospects. And I next will join you in Belgrade after this pandemic COVID-19 will over from the world.
So, excuse me, before you start, please, we are not able to see your presentation. If you could perhaps stop sharing and then again share just the window of the presentation, not File Explorer, but just window of the presentation.
Yes.
Please, because we're just seeing some patterns on the screen.
You already have it.
Open presentation first. That's great. That's great. Now we see.
That's great. Yes.
Great. Thank you. Sorry for the.
Yes, I have talent in my house because I do it not from my office, from my home, and my son helping me in doing this. It's not okay. It's clear now. Hello.
Yes. We see your presentation now. Thank you.
Yes. I will speak about the new energy dynamics and the fifth industrial revolution for a new social economy era, challenge and prospects, and how to shift from profit to benefit. You know, I think just this year, the world starts the fifth industrial revolution. We'll see much more advanced collaborative interaction between human, machine, processes, and the system for maximum performance optimization. Industry is also to highlight the scientific of humility at the workplace. Usually in AREC, Arab Renewable Energy Commission, we start to put the strategy, and we focus usually on 4 smart sustainability for all, which is mean smart energy, which is depend on energy management for saving and improvement, energy improvement, and also renewable energy. Also where circular economy is fit here. And the second issue is we focusing for smart cities and random and upgrade the existing cities, because this is now the special planning everywhere in all Arab countries regarding to have a new smart cities in all Arab countries in this regard. Smart vehicles, we start in most Arab countries for infrastructure for electrical and hydrogen vehicle, where Tesla is have capital investment more than 700 billion. We plan in the Arab country to target 40%, and we can see in the next slides 40% by 2040. A smart grid for electric water and energy transition, and smart management, where is the smart as a word is should be specified, measurable and achievable, realistic and time bounded. When we speak about renewable energy history, we think about the first revolution or the first economic crisis, which started in 2007, 2008, where there is a decrease in the oil price and also the effect of the climate change, and that lead the most industry country G8 to design economy recovery package, include a green stimulus measures to encourage the use of renewable energy. And or a new indication for renewable energy started by a new economic crisis in 2020, where's the pandemic of COVID-19, and that leads to the 5 industrial revolution, and which is totally depend on a humanity machine system and the processes in between. Economy downturn and losses in the Arab country for the first economic crisis, and in the second economic crisis, COVID-19, in 2020, around 1 trillion. And this is the biggest economy downturn since 1978. And our losses in the last, this pandemic is around $323 billion. The current corona crisis will be the last warning of the short, slight economy policies by Arab government. First, history in oil price, which is between 70 to 90%. This is again we regarding, sorry, it's written in Arabic. It's regarding this year, which is about the 2020 year of the pandemic, and it's a huge crisis, economic crisis worldwide, and have a bad reaction in the Arab country. Scenarios, as this is through the International Energy Organization, scenarios of a global economy recovery and renewable energy. The scenario of COVID-19 is gradually brought under control in 2021, and the global economy returned to pre-crisis level the same year. This is the first scenario. The delay recovery scenario damaged too much for the economy prospects. The global economy returned to its pre-crisis size maybe in 2023, and my prospects, it's not more than, it's need more time, maybe to 2030, and the pandemic and indicate will be the lowest rate of energy demand growth since 1930. That's mean we use the fourth of the energy demand due that's many things stopped in the world economy. The sustainable development scenario, a surge in clean energy policy and investment put the energy system in the track to achieve sustainable energy objects and Paris Agreement. And This last year and this year indicates that the solar energy become the new king of electricity because it's more competitive than the domestic source of energy, while the domestic source of energy is coal and oil and natural gas. In 1979, solar watt was cost $75, and nowadays it's dropped to just $0.5, 50 cents. Countries here, I mentioned about the countries here, Arab countries are in the solar belt and blessing with direct free energy, comparing with cool weather. Countries need 80% energy for space heat. And that's maybe advantage also for the building. In our area, we don't use too much energy for space heating, but we use electricity for industry, for transportation, and for some home application. Sun is the main source of all kind of energy. This example we take from European Union regarding the energy efficiency targets, which they indicate to reach 32.5 energy saving in 2030. And this is promising, and this will be good for the climate change and for the Paris Agreement. Estimated renewable energy share in the global electricity production is become more and more, and it's increase, and due the last year we will see more depending on renewable energy. Again, I want to mention like a good example from Europe and from Austria, Japan, about they already have a good renewable energy policy in their country, and you can see Germany is #1 in renewable energy per capita, Austria #2, and Japan #3. And you can see the drop was 70%, and this is encouraging all country to have in their energy mix to depend more on solar energy, specifically the photovoltaic. I want to speak about renewable energy and energy efficiency investment in the Arab country, energy transition in the Arab country between 2020 until 2050. More than, not for just 400 billion, it's more than 700 billion. The amount is the target, dollar target for the investment on renewable energy and energy efficiency or energy improvement in the Arab country. Jordan, or this will target not just 70 giga. This is due to a new strategy in King Saudi Arabia will reach 120 gigawatt from renewables. Jordan already target reach by in the last year, in the year 2020, 1.2 giga from renewables. And again, about King Saudi Arabia is the lead country in the Arab country for renewable energy, and expected energy from renewables is more than 59 gigawatt power. Energy efficiency 20 by 2025 encourage smart grid, which is the best solution for energy, water, and environment in the Arab country. Total expected electricity demand in the Arab country will be more than 300 gigawatt by 2050. Just a comparison between the top country in photovoltaic by installed capacity megawatt. You can see China, after China, you can see United States and the other countries. Again, in the Arab country, we use this strategy because e-word for the fourth energy generation revolution and artificial intelligence as the entry of sustainability for all. And this is also can achieve the goals of United Nations for sustainability. The expectation of primary energy requirements will be down in 2050, and we mean by primary energy this is the domestic, which is the coal, oil, and the natural gas, compared with from energy requirements nowadays and more demand of electricity today, and of electricity will be coming from renewable energy. And we expect that electricity demand increase by more than 150% by 2050, and this difference will come through renewable energy sources. And when we start our commission, we should answer the new strategies which we to be reviewed regarding energy strategies and energy policies in the Arab country. Our target was before 10% of renewable energy by 2020, and to reach 20% by 2050, and this will be changed, and as we will see later on. We will use tariff law incentives, a green building code in the Arab country, and this encourage investors in our countries to come abroad, and also to encourage the inhabitants and the institute, the organization, both of public and private sectors, to get the benefit of this incentives for green building and renewable energy. Many solar cell factories are built in Qatar, in King Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Jordan, United Arab Emirates, and this is a good signal for renewable energy, a new policy in the Arab country. We should also work in the social behavior change and adaptation in different levels in our country, and I think this is need much more effort regarding the to how to decrease the consumption of energy, water, and food, and how to be more effective regarding the environment. Current renewable energy investment in the Arab country are ongoing, and it will reach the maximum by 2040, which I mentioned before. More than $700 billion will be the amount of investment for renewable energy and energy efficiency improvement in Arab country. This is some old photos in Jordan. We found the first Jordanian solar car in 2003. Energy map in Arab country to reach from 10 to 20 renewable energy by 2020, and we still work in the public awareness for customers and decision maker, and we are doing a lot for know-how and technology transfer from modern country to ongoing in this technologies. And in this slide, I want to show you that we are delay time in starting renewable energy and energy efficiency, energy improvement, because you can see King Saudi #2, Iraq, United Arab Emirates, and Kuwait are from the top oil producing countries, and that's why we depend more in the past in natural gas and oil, while maybe this will be reserved, as we have a good advantage. Arab countries are in the solar belt, and we can get the benefit from solar energy, wind energy, and other source of renewable energy in our energy mix. In the past, also we have limitation in the Arab country, while the natural gas and oil was energy security supply depend on domestic energy supply, and due to two economic crises in 2008 and 2020, this make to us to think and to review our strategy and to target a new target for renewable energy and energy improvement. Weak policies which target to establish corporation, and we mean here with weak policies that these regarding renewable energy and energy efficiency. Strategic restrictions are now in the Arab country. We think about one grid, and all Arab country can be on one grid. That will facilitate and will be the best practice for renewable energy. And also I want to mention in the Arab country now, we think about green hydrogen, and this green hydrogen also will solve the problem. Green hydrogen and other source of hydrogen would solve the problem of energy storage regarding the high implementation of renewable energy. We work hard for technical gap, to reduce the technical gap, and we working for to qualify companies and to make training, technical training for many technicians, many engineers regarding our new policies of renewable energy and energy efficiency. Weakness of marketing. This is also was in the past depend on, we totally depend on oil and gas, and this is reduce the importance of renewable energy, but nowadays it's much more important. And awareness also in renewable energy, we push all Arab countries to use feed-in tariff, because this is the most bankable and the most the best for investor, and to keep the high the important client who their demand very high to keep in national grid. And you know that renewable energy are participating in the peak load, where the basic load is still coming from gas and oil and coal. A new fashion here, a new fashion that's totally bad signal if we depend on renewable energy without any smart management for how we targeting this with through smart energy, which is mean to make energy efficiency, and the difference will have it from renewable energy. renewable energy in the Arab country, as I mentioned, we have a new factory established in Qatar, Egypt, Jordan, United Arab Emirates, and King Saudi Arabia. Many new companies established for renewable energy and energy efficiency in different Arab countries. Jordan still use net metering. We advise our government to shift to feed-in tariff, which is have more benefit to the our economy, and we give incentives for the private and public sector and inhabitants use the green building codes. We already mentioned about smart energy, smart grid, and smart cities. Arab Renewable Energy Commission, we already put a target by 2030 for all Arab countries. The proper use of energy and energy policy should be the policy, energy mapping for energy mix, energy security, and continuity of energy in all Arab countries. And that's why we target to reach 30% of renewable energy by 2030, 30% of energy efficiency, energy saving, energy improvement by 2030, and also 40% of electric vehicle. Here electric vehicles will all accessories. That's mean cars, buses, infrastructures, hydrogen station, electrical station, all should be electrical wise and depend on renewable energy. And also we focus in parallel on the smart cities, where it's essential to improve the importance of the fifth industry revolution. Also, we should take care about pollution, transportation, and green transportation, and we should get benefit from the countries that already have biking and how to reduce this car for individual, and this push all Arab government to have a good infrastructure and to give incentives for the people that use biking and instead of using their own car. And also we plan and explain and make a public awareness. All cars for our inhabitants in the Arab country should be electrical car, which will reduce the pollution, and this will be with the Paris Agreement and good for the climate change and also save money. And in Jordan, many people, they have renewable energy for electricity demand, and they have also at the same time renewable energy. Renewable energy here we mean photovoltaic system, one for electricity for the house and one electricity for their own car. And this can save at least more than $700 per month for inhabitants, for families in Jordan, and they can keep this money for other purposes in their life. In energy policy in Arab country, we should take in consideration energy economy and policy, and to take care about energy storage. I already mentioned that energy storage is a problem and worldwide problem, but for renewable energy, maybe is a new technique for batteries, lithium-ion batteries, and we pushing for hydrogen station, hydrogen generation can the best solution for energy storage, which is coming through renewable energy, and that's mean there is no waste in energy or overdose that cannot be taken from the grid, the national grid. And we should renewable energy are the twin pillar of sustainability for energy policy. Conventional energy, oil and natural gas, with energy continuity will be the main factors of energy transition, and this is the energy balance. When we speak about energy transition, and this is, we should take care about circular economy, a green economy, and we should get benefit from all together, like a cycle. We cannot just take a factor without the other factor. We already speak about energy balance, increase energy efficiency. It should be at the beginning before adapting use of renewable energy. Second, to increase energy potential demand by 20 depend on increase in electricity demand. And as we already have traditional power plants, and energy continuity is a must for energy security. Now, this describes the bit scenario for renewable energy in energy map in the Arab country. While we don't want to have more generation from electricity without from renewable energy, to generate electricity from renewable energy without have a good grid infrastructure, a grid, and that's why we think about one grid unity between all Arab countries together. And also it's essential to have cooperation with the neighbor countries for sustainability, because sustainability is a regional issue. It's not just focusing on one country without the others. When we speak about renewable energy policy, and energy efficiency, we should take care the social aspects, and the social aspects is the local development and the area where we have like these projects, and public involvement and participation, because this is essential. Economy development and job creation, a green transportation to reduce the footprint, and also to take care about behavior change. This again already explained about a new job opportunity and area development, establishing of small and medium enterprises, find community sustainability service center, and this is essential, reduce energy bill, and establishing renewable energy and energy efficiency research and development center. And by the way, I want to mention something regarding Jordan. We have in Jordan more than 28 universities distributed in all Jordanian cities, and this is also kind of key for a good implementation, and most of them establish centers for research and development in different areas where renewable energy and energy efficiency is the mean. We should take care about 6G's concept. This is done through me regarding to emphasize the importance of our green generation. And if we want to take care about our green generation, that's mean we should have a green school, and a green school we should to find the green culture, which is totally depend on a green energy and a green building, which is both are essential nowadays to reach the green economy. And when we reach a green economy, that's lead to a green government that's easy taking care of the management in any country in the world. And this will lead to the 6Gs concept, will lead for the smart solution of energy, water, and environment, a great solution, and also this reduce the reduce a greenhouse effect. Because when we adopt this, that's mean we should take care about our generation to improve our culture, and this is essential in our world nowadays we live in. And I just give this example from Netherlands because I am frequently there, and I am be like their ambassador for this kind of solar portraits. The tool is used by green generation today's predict energy leaders of tomorrow. And we should also concentrate more, and because energy is the heart of the economy. If any economy suffering that because of energy, and that's why we should find energy leaders. Leadership, character, and wisdom can be the gained through the practice and exercise. Fixed values, honesty, loyalty, priority, and belonging to our countries. We should work for our leader from childhood to reach green generation. And sustainability is and its relationship to education and economy, where economy grow, where we should use knowledge and science evaluation, and this will be sustainable. Otherwise, this will be backwardness and poorness, and this make people suffering. This from my first visit to Belgrade, Dr. Victor mentioned that a small number of rich citizens are dedicated condition to a large number of poor citizens. And we should, from the title of my presentation, we should go from profit to benefit, and this is the title of our new fifth new revolution, industrial revolution. Again, this is we add all together. Thank you for your patience to my presentation. Thinking green, go green for our green generation and our green school. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your presentation. If anyone has any questions, you may ask now.
Hello, Mohammed.
Thank you.
I want to ask you something. If we talk about renewable energy and their potential, in your opinion, what problem may arise by investing in renewable energy sources in the future? And do they really exist? And if the problems show up, how to fix them?
Can you repeat again, because it's not clear, the voice not clear?
Yeah. Because we talk about the renewable energy now, yes, and their potential. So in your opinion, what problems may arise by investing in sources in the future? And did they exist, and how to fix the problems?
Yes, thank you first of all for your question. The problem of using renewable energy of the future is still up to now, up to this moment, the renewable energy is participation in the big load. And we still, in all countries around the world, we still depend on the basic load from nuclear or from domestic source of energy, which is oil, gas, and coal. And that is the obstacle should be solved, is how to find the best solution for energy storage. And I think the only way, global-wise issue, to work more on renewable energy to find the best solution for energy storage. And I think the only solution, it's not coming through still. They are working on in batteries, as everyone knows, through Tesla. But maybe another solution will be hydrogen. That's mean we still have obstacles by totally shift to renewables, but not that's mean not to depend more. I think maybe every country can target more than 30%, up to 50%, but the rest of basic load, it should come from a nuclear or a domestic source of energy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Can we ask something? This is Professor Magdalena. She has some issues with her connection, so she has a question for you because she's into green energy.
I would like to ask you, how reliable is renewable energy?
I think it's, thank you, first of all. It's also continue to the first question. It's reliable, the renewable energy is reliable if we go, for example, for hydropower. Hydropower, as you can in Norway, for example, there is a continuity for energy from hydropower, but it's not the same source of energy you can find everywhere in the world. Like when we speak a global issue about reliability of renewable energy, we should think carefully regarding there is no continuity. That's why we still think about not hydropower, because now you focus more and the continuity of energy and its reliability. We should have other source of energy, which is, as I mentioned, we are from a green background. We don't want to mention nuclear. We totally against the nuclear everywhere, but we should think about how to make it sustainable, and this is depend on how we can find a source for energy storage. But it's reliable just where for hydropower, but in total it's not reliable up to now. But every country can target up to 50, and we can solve the problem by connecting countries together. For example, Morocco can give to Spain, Jordan, and we can, for example, also with China, with also every country in the world, and this not sustainable. It's not there is no continuity, but we can the difference in time, the difference in location can participate in the solution to make it much more visible and reliable. But up to now, it's not that we totally, nobody in the world can say 100% renewable is reliable right now, but we can have a contribution. Again, I want to emphasize up to 50% by connecting with the other country, and it's it's essential to know that for sustainability, no country in the world can stay lonely. And that's mean there should be a regional cooperation with that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, any other questions? Okay, if that is all, I thank you very much for your presentation. We will not have a 15-minute break, so we will come back at 12:15. You don't have to leave the Zoom conference. You can just turn off your microphones and your cameras and then come back in 15 minutes. Thank you very much.